Hi everybody, let's get right into this. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with this. This is a little alcohol stove, but we're going to do a little experimentation today with that same alcohol you would use in that stove and pumice stones. We've got a couple different kinds here. This one's marketed as a way to clean toilets, stoves, things like that. Pumice is a lightweight material. It's very porous. It feels almost like a lava rock. These ones over here, these feel a little more dense. This is what you would use on your calluses on your feet, I guess, if you wanted to remove those. I guess some people like their feet to be soft. So we're going to put these in some containers today. And we're going to soak them in denatured alcohol. We're going to give them a good soak. Then we'll take them out in the woods and see how they burn, if they burn. So here we go. All the stones have been soaking for about 2 hours at this point. We're going to start with the rectangular shaped ones. One's partially wrapped in foil. The other one is not wrapped in any foil. I had high hopes for these ones. I could tell they were a little lighter, a little bit less dense than the oval shaped ones. But I don't know. I set them ablaze and here's what happened. The one with no foil burned for about a minute. Pretty high flame there. The one with the foil on it, maybe 2 minutes. Now we're at the pumice stones that are meant for scrubbing calluses off feet. These were new. These are not used. That'd be gross. But yeah, not really a fair comparison as far as what the foil is going to do, because the one with the foil was soaked in heat, and the stone that's not wrapped in foil was soaked in the 91% rubbing alcohol. So while I think the foil did make a big difference, not really a fair comparison because I'm using two different alcohols. Now, look at that. Look at that flame. Now that's a fire. The one in foil, I couldn't even tell if it was lit or not. Yeah, see, I went back to try to relight it. It was lit. It just burned at a much lower flame than the one without the foil. Alright, skipping ahead a few minutes here. We're a couple minutes into the burn, and they've already outperformed the more lighter weight rectangular pumice stones. I think we're more than double what those burned at this point. You can tell the flame has gone down quite a bit on the unwrapped stone, but still burning strong. I believe the unwrapped stone burned for just around 6 minutes is what I had it timed out at. Not too bad. Definitely the denser pumice stone seemed to perform better than the less dense. Yep, another minute or so into fast forward time here, and I decided to take 2 sticks to kind of open up that tin foil, and lo and behold, even though I couldn't really see a flame, the stick caught fire. So it was burning this whole time. Fantastic. That was kind of the result I was hoping for. You can see the one that didn't have any foil on it's really starting to fade away at this point. Yep, it won't be long now, for that one at least. Yep, and we can tell by the leaf not catching fire here that this flame has been extinguished all on its own, right around the 6-minute mark. Hold it over the other one, and it immediately caught that leaf on fire. So the one with the foil on it, still burning. I know you can't see the flame. I couldn't either. But that's just kind of how alcohol will burn sometimes. Maybe if I had done this at night, it would have been more visually impressive. But, here we are. So while I could hear a little bit of the flame sputtering there, couldn't see it. So I kept putting leaves over it to see if they catch on fire. And man, this way with the foil, it burned for quite a long time. But hey, before we watch the flame be finally extinguished, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please and thank you very much. Don't forget to leave a comment. And definitely don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I appreciate it if you do. But yeah, this pumice stone with a little bit, kind of a foil bathtub I had it sitting in there. I definitely could tell if I open it up as the flame got weaker and weaker, I'd open it up a little bit more as it went. And I think that helped it kind of keep going until it couldn't go any longer. But yeah, just over 20 minutes. I think I had it at about 20 minutes and 20 seconds of burn time here. And it put off a nice, steady, kind of warm heat. Obviously, it didn't shoot flames like the other one did. Like I said, you could barely tell if it was burning unless you put a leaf on it. But definitely further research is indicated here. Possibly, maybe there's ways we can improve on this. I've already thought about maybe wrapping it all the way up and soaking it with the foil on it. And only have maybe where that hole is, where the string used to go through it, be exposed without foil to see how it burns. I don't know. Definitely further experimentation is called for here. I can already see one downside to this, even if I found a way to really extend the burn time, as being how do you refuel it? With a regular alcohol stove, you just extinguish the flame, add more fuel, and start all over again. But with this, I don't know, unless you've got a backup one ready to roll. Anyway, you're watching the Olive Drab Alliance. Thank you very much. I'll see you all down the trail somewhere. Until then, have a great day.